Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Maddie. This is Briella, and for today's video we are 1 month old and 1 month postpartum, and I just wanted to make an update for you guys so that I can kind of explain to you guys how our first month has gone. A lot of stuff has happened since day one and it's been kind of hectic, so let's just get right into today's video. So we're actually going to start with me because I remember the story better and it's just easier for me to tell it from me and then go to her after this. So to start this story, we'll start when I was in labor. I had a massive blood clot come out of me, and that actually made me very scared for postpartum because I thought I was going to have more big blood clots, and I just remember how I felt when that blood clot came out of me. I got super dizzy and lightheaded, and I just didn't want that to happen while I was home with the kids by myself. My bleeding has actually been perfectly fine this whole time since I've been postpartum. I'm 4 weeks postpartum and I stopped bleeding at 2 weeks postpartum. When we were in the hospital, everything was perfectly fine. The main symptom that I was having that was causing a lot of pain while we were in the hospital was just back pain from the epidural. Other than that, I could pee perfectly fine, I could poop perfectly fine. Everything has been normal, just the back pain that I had. But when my milk came in, we were home for 3 days already, and I was feeling a little bit better so I could walk around a little bit more, and my boobs were just super engorged. I remember just feeling super heavy from the chest and my back was hurting from carrying those watermelons on my chest. But I was trying to pump everything out and I was trying to rub out the clogged ducts that I had, but obviously did not work because at 5 days postpartum, we had went shopping that day because I needed to get some more newborn clothes for her. And once we got back home, I laid down, almost instantly I got a fever and chills and muscle aches and body aches and just body chills, and I was shivering. I was under 2 big blankets and I had the heater on, and it was just super crazy. I messaged my doctor, and good thing I messaged them at that time because they were gonna close in 15 minutes. But I had gotten antibiotics because my doctor was like, if it's mastitis, you need to cure it now. So after 2 doses, I started feeling better. I cannot imagine having to go through the night and not having the medicine that I got. After the mastitis, everything started smooth sailing. My nipples were sore, but they were perfectly fine. I was having the muscle aches in my belly, not the muscle aches, but the contractions of my uterus shrinking back down. That's all that was wrong with me during the postpartum, was just the nipples being sore, the mastitis that I got, and my bleeding stopped at around 2 weeks, like I told you guys in the beginning. So other than that, everything was perfectly fine. I just had the mastitis, so that was the worst part of it all. At 2 weeks postpartum, my husband went back to work. Since then, everything's been perfectly fine, but I do have a lot of back pain from the epidural. At the epidural site where they put the needle in, it's right there. That hurts so much when I bend down, when I pick anything up, especially when I pick her up and carry her around all the time. It's just hurting right where the epidural was placed. I'm actually super constipated now. I have to take stool softeners, and even then it doesn't even help. I've lost I was at 150 and now I'm at 127. I really like being at 127 though. I was underweight in the beginning. I was at 111 or something like that, and I was considered underweight. So I'm really glad that I have this weight, and I'm going to try to maintain it so that I don't get too skinny like last time. My milk supply after I got the mastitis actually went down by a lot. I actually had to start bottle feeding her for a few days while I was trying to get my milk supply back up because I was breastfeeding her, and then I would have to pump to just try to get my boobs to realize I need more milk in there. So it actually got back up, and now I'm back to normal. So she's just eating off of my boobs every single day. My nipples don't hurt anymore, and nothing hurts on my body besides where I got the epidural. I've been alone with 3 kids for the past 2 weeks. Everything's going perfectly fine. Yesterday was actually my first stressful day. I was crying, and I haven't had any postpartum depression. I could just tell that was because of being stressed out from the kids. With Logan, with my 2-year-old son, I had a really bad postpartum depression. Okay, I got to put my boob away because she's done breastfeeding, but she's probably going to want to eat again because she is a little fatty. Popping in real quick because I forgot to show you guys my belly before I start talking about Briella. I just want to show you guys really quick. So here's 1 month postpartum. Front view, other side view, I think I'm back to normal. So that's enough about me. Everything postpartum is perfectly fine. I'm back to normal. And now we're going to talk about her. But let me get her in a comfortable position. So this is Briella. She is beautiful. She has blue eyes so far, just like her mommy. She has dark hair like her daddy. Logan was born very bald, so we were taken by surprise when she came out of my you-know-what. She's actually opening her eyes right now. Briella, show them. Show them your beautiful face. Say hi, guys. I need to burp her. Hold on. So, about Briella. She was born at 38 weeks and 6 days. She actually put me into labor all by myself. I did not need to get induced, but I was actually like walking a lot to get her out. I was going on a mile walk for the last 5 days of my pregnancy before I went into labor. So that helped a lot. At 38 weeks and 6 days on 2/2/22, this little girl decided to make her entrance, and I was so happy because I really wanted her to be born on that day because it's just a super cool birthday. And she was born at 7 pounds 5 ounces, 19 inches long, and she came out knowing how to breastfeed right off the bat. She latched on the first time I tried to put her on, and that helped me tremendously. She is just such a champ. She eats so much. It's crazy. She's a little fatty now. But from there, we were in the hospital for a day and a half. We got to leave at 36 hours, but we were supposed to leave at 24 hours, but her jaundice levels were a little bit high, so we had to stay there for just another 12 hours so that they could retest her. And once they retested her, she was perfectly fine. So we went home, and when we got home, everything was perfectly fine. She actually had only peed one time in the hospital, and I was kind of worried about that. But when we got home, she started peeing. She had pooped 12 times in the hospital, and then when we got home, she continued to poop that much every single day. So that was a little bit nasty. She was having blowouts like every single day. Now she only poops once a day. Sometimes she even goes 2 days without a poop. So the doctor said that's normal. But after she got out of the hospital, they told us to do a follow-up within 2 days because of her jaundice levels. They were a little high. They just let us leave because she was just like right at the level where she could leave, and we could not get her into the doctor within those 2 days because we were putting her on my husband's insurance, and since I don't know why, but it just took a lot longer to get her on that. It actually didn't start working until March 1st, so I had to go to a Medi-Cal doctor and apply for emergency Medi-Cal, which got her free Medi-Cal for 30 days. And so for her first 2 appointments, that's where we went. She got to go in at a week old, and she was supposed to have gained all of her weight back because she was 7 pounds 5 ounces when she was born, and then she went down to 6 pounds 15 ounces, and then at that checkup at a week old she was 7 pounds 5 ounces again. So they had scheduled her another appointment to get her in at 2 weeks old to see if she gained any weight. In the meantime, the doctor had told me to just breastfeed a lot more, breastfeed on demand, just let her feed whenever she wants. So I was like, okay. At the next week appointment, she had gained all her weight back. She was 7 pounds 15 ounces at that time, so that put her at gaining an ounce a day, which is exactly what he said she needed to be doing. So she was perfectly fine. And then her next appointment is at a 1 month appointment, and I actually get to take her to her actual pediatrician now. So her appointment is on March 9th, which I'm excited to see how much she weighs now because I don't know, it's been a whole month and she just feels a lot chunkier, and I know that she's been eating so much. So like I said, her eyes are blue. Her skin tone is kind of like an olive skin tone. I don't really know like how to explain it, but it's just like light brown. It's not as white as Logan is basically what I'm saying. She has dark hair like her daddy. We were actually taken by surprise when she was born because of how much hair she has. Like, I could not even believe it when they were like, oh, she has a full head of hair when she was barely coming out. I was like, what? Whose baby is this? Is my baby? Because like, I know I didn't birth a Mexican baby the first time. That's basically what she looks like. She takes after her dad a lot. She has my face like right here, but she has her dad's hairline on the forehead. She has her dad's hair. She has her dad's toes. She has her dad's skin color, and it's just, I don't know. I'm in love with how she looks. If I have another baby, I want another girl. I said before that I never wanted girls, and after having her, I am in love. She makes me want like 5 more babies because she's such a good baby. She is getting a little bit spoiled because I was holding her a lot in the beginning, and when the doctor told me to start breastfeeding on demand, it just kind of got to the point where she now thinks she can breastfeed on demand whenever she wants, at no matter what time it is. But one thing that is just a little weird is that she sleeps through the night. I have to wake her up at 3 a.m. so that she'll eat at least once through the night, but she sleeps through the night, and she likes to sleep with us. We bed share, but I also have her bassinet right next to my bed, and I have her snuggle me in the bed with us whenever she's sleeping with us. The snuggle me is just like the little pillow that she can like lay in, and so I won't roll on her or anything. But yeah, so she sleeps with us, or she sleeps in the bassinet, which is literally right next to my bed, so she's technically sleeping with us anyways. Yeah, so her and I are perfectly fine, and I'm glad that things are going well when it comes to postpartum, because the first time around it was not so well, and I had the postpartum depression. I tore a little bit when I gave birth. I couldn't breastfeed correctly because he had a lip tie and a tongue tie, and what else? Yeah, so everything is just different this time around. She doesn't have a lip tie or a tongue tie. She breastfeeds perfectly fine. She sleeps through the night unless I wake her up. Logan did not sleep through the night. He woke up every hour, and he did not want to be anywhere other than in my arms. So yeah, this time around it's just all different, and I'm so thankful for the process. I hope you guys are here to stick around because I know I'm getting a lot more subscribers. I'm going to be vlogging and just posting videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a video. I'm so excited for this process, and I'm so excited to see the little family grow. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye guys.